first thing we're going to do is seed peas. Okay, I went ahead and made a couple of selections because we're kind of short on time today. And so, you know, what's really cool about these two beds is this is like the size of a family garden. If you had this at your house, you could feed your family with these two beds. And so I thought, let's just seed it, you know, in kind of quantities that a family would use. And so I thought, let's seed peas. Let's seed them all the way in a line down the end of that, back of that bed. So here's a stick. Why don't you make a little furrow, just all the way down. Doesn't have to be too deep. And I'm going to give you each some pea seeds. Now these are Susie Russon's pea seeds. I was her gardener for a long time. And she loved to grow peas. So it's a whole variety of different pea seeds. So we're just going to...
Are my peas in?
Well, let's wait until she gets the hole. It doesn't have to be too deep. Why doesn't everybody come over here? We're all going to get some peas going. Peas up to you.
I'll try those little guys one more time.
These are beans. We don't want that. Peas.
What's wrong with beans?
Well, it's a little too late for beans. It's too late in the season. Okay, so who has a really big pack of peas? Somebody will have to share with Anne.
Mine.
Give her some. You might have to give. Okay, open it. You might have to give Katie some too. That's good. It doesn't have to be too deep. It's good better.
I'm in it.
Okay, so you have to kind of, you know, share it, divvy up. You want to plant your peas, seed your peas like that far apart. Your seeds, like an inch apart, okay? Just go ahead and just start putting your seeds in. Inch apart in the furrow that you're using. Yeah, and you can kind of start at different spots. You know, you can start down there, you can start down there. So you're not always, yeah, just start at that end.
How many do we
Don't
each
poke
pile?
them in, just set them in. Don't poke them.
How many do we do?
One.
Singles?
Singles. Inch apart. You don't really need them. If you poke them way down, you're going to know to sprout. They have to have some sense that there's air, there's light. You know, that gives them the clue. And different seeds are different. Okay, that's not an inch. This is an inch. Okay. This type of seeds is really important. Yeah. Robert, give Annie some seeds that I think she has. She's probably out too. I don't think we have any more. What's this? Bean. Okay, that's it. So, yeah, we'll probably go through the whole pack. That's fine. Planting peas.
They're playing basketball. They don't.
Great. Yeah, that looks good. I say about an inch, because not all the seeds are going to germinate, and they can deal with that. We're going to trellis them up. Okay. Place them. No problem. Place them.
I'm not sure.
That's okay. No, it's good. Yeah, one more. That's good. One there. Okay, that's looking good.
I have some extra ones.
Okay, do you feel like, okay, so just put them all in one pack, whatever's left over. Keep them all. And now let's just really carefully cover them up. You don't have to
You have
cover
way
them up.
more than me. She's put it in yours.
Yeah.
Who wants to cover them up? Who wants to take the stick and cover them? Okay, so just like this. You don't have to. Okay, so check it out. She's not burying them very deep. You're just shallowly covering them up. Just a little bit of soil. And now we're going to put a marker there. Thank you. Because when you start to deal with direct seeding, you know, you want to know where your seeds are, especially at first when you don't know what your seeds look like when they come up. So here's our peas. And you're going to find out, I'm not too crazy about doing things in straight rows, but I think for learning and for peas, because they're going to want to be trellised, that's why I chose that spot, because we're going to rig up some kind of a trellis arrangement. Okay. So what I thought I would do with the rest, what we would do with the rest of it. You know, there's different ways of doing things. There isn't just one way in the garden. And because we're kind of doing things, you know, we're anticipating we're going to have a bigger garden later, I'm kind of working off that premise. So this part of this bed is going to have to double as a seed bed. Certain things. Okay, this is what I thought we would plant today. I have peas, I have beets, I have carrots, I have onions, I have salad mix, and some herbs. And what we're gonna do with our lettuce is with our onions, we're gonna seed these like a seed bed. You know what a seed bed is? It's like a special little bed. We would be doing it in a tray if we had a greenhouse, okay? We're gonna be growing our onion starts. And so I'm gonna designate part of this bed as our onion seed bed. And so we're gonna have a very dense seeding. And what happens is later on we're gonna pull them out and we're gonna plant them one by one in November. So that's how you do onions. So let's start with the onions because I got a big old bag here of saved seed. Christine saved onion seed. Onions and shallots, I don't know what they are. They're a whole bunch. But this is how I do direct seeding. And depending on what the seeds are, okay, now this is going to be dense, okay, because we're going to be digging these out and planting these, singly later. So we can do a really dense seeding. And if there's enough for you guys to take some home and plant, that's good. So we got plenty of seed. It's no big deal. Put that over a little bit. Now lots of onion starts. Okay, so now who has the big stick? Katie has the stick. Okay, I want you to take this stick and don't shoo them in there, but just kind of carefully stir them a little bit. You don't have to stir it deep, but just kind of make some furrows, so the seeds kind of go into the soil a little bit. So there aren't a lot of seeds sticking up. There's different ways of doing that. Some seeds you just throw on the top of the soil. But see, there's a lot of seed here, so we want them to go in. Okay, next thing. Let's go to, okay, I've got some really sorry carrots in here, okay? I don't know what it's going to do. Do you want to do your carrots in rows or in a patch? You want to try rows? Okay, why don't you come over here, Robert, and make a couple of rows. Grab a stick. All kinds of good sticks. Here's a good, furrow stick. So I would say make 1, 2, 3 rows. Well, maybe I don't have any carrot seeds. I guess I don't have any carrot seeds.
Here's garlic.
No, that's November, and that we do from okay, but not too deep. Okay, let's put our beets in here then. Who likes fresh beets?
No one.
Oh,
Whoever has
beets are
fresh
good.
beets,
It's my favorite.
they are so good.
They're great for you.
Oh, they're so good. Okay, let me tell you about beets. Okay,
beets
the
are
beet
good.
seed. Since we're talking about seed, okay, we want 3 rows. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is called this seed classification is called a chanopod. It's botanical. It's in the chanopod family. It means there's more seed than one in this little thing. So when you see beets, you have to remember that this is a multiple. This isn't one seed. So you're going to get more than one sprout out of one seed. So when you do beets, you want to be sure and leave some. See, that's too close. That's too close. These plants have to have room to grow. Their roots have to have room to sprout. Okay, so when you plant beets, you want to also do them kind of singly like you did the peas, because like I said, that's a multiple. So about 1 inch apart. Okay? And you give them a few seeds. Just do a few. Maybe a few. How about you? Yeah. And you can thin them if they're too full, you can thin them later when they come out, baby beets. I'm going to make you pickled beets. I love it. Delicious. So I'll have to bring some carrot seeds. Well, actually, here's some. It's kind of sorry. We could try it. I think it's not good seed, but let's try it. Some beets.
Now are the beet seeds allowed to be next to the other beet seeds?
Yes, we want the beet seeds next to the other beet seeds. That's going to be the beet section. Want to come down here?
Well, I have a nice view of everything right here.
Well, it's the lilies down there.
Thought maybe you'd want to, see what's really going on in the bed, but you can zoom in and do that.
I have on low
Yeah.
timestamp.
You have the blade. Robert, what's up with your arm?
Okay, now let's keep it going because I got to go back in for a meeting soon. So, sorry for rushing you, but it's the reality of it today.
Oh, we
Okay,
have a
so-
pizza.
Okay, so just like you do, just slowly with your hand. Gently cover them. You don't have to cover them too much. And now let's try a couple of rows of these soy carrot seeds. I don't think they're great, but let's just try 2 rows and see. Now carrots, let me show you a different way with carrots. This is what I like to do with carrots. That's the row method. This is the scatter method. I like to do this with direct seeding. I'm going to do this with salad. So we don't know exactly what the germination rate of these carrots are. It's probably not very good, so I'm doing it a little extra. Like that here. Yeah, and then just voila. How about
That's it.
that? That's it.
Cool.
Great. Yeah. Now there is one very important trick to direct seeding that you simply must follow. And that is, can you guess what that is?
Negative thoughts.
You can't flood water.
Overwatering. No, underwatering. You have to
Oh.
keep that wet. You have to
But you
keep
can't
this
keep
wet.
it-
And so
make it
when we're
flood.
done, we're going to cover it, quite significantly so it doesn't
Water.
dry out.
Then punch the
Okay, I've got some lettuces here, salad mix lettuce. I don't know exactly what season it is. I think it's a fall winter lettuce, which is probably good for everything that's coming. So again, when you want to do salad mix, this is again seed that I saved, and see how it's got the chaff in there? That's really good for direct seeding because that kind of puts a layer of, covers the seeds a little bit. It's very light. It just keeps them a little more moist.
What is chaff?
Chaff is the particles that are left over when you do seed saving. See the wheat from the chaff, the seed from the chaff? It's the plant matter. That's not the seed. So this is salad, lettuce, and we can transplant some of these out. We can also cut it as young lettuce. So again, take your little stick and just cut. Oh, I had it in my hand. Here's another lettuce, a different one. Let's do a couple of beds of lettuce. Here's another one. Because lunch with us likes lettuce.
Still gotta get that number from you.
This is a different mix.
Credit.
Yeah.
Okay, wanna try that? Hold it in your hand just like this.
Maybe I should call.
Yeah, that's it,
What did I
that's
ask
it.
for?
Good, good. Okay, and then stir that up.
Were you a service hour person?
That's for,
Let's see here. Okay.
Maybe.
Here's some fun. How about celery?
Celery and
seed,
peanut butter.
from
Would that be a
seed.
good snack?
Well,
Yeah,
we're gonna be
actually.
waiting.
Yeah?
crunchy peanut butter.
Unless you
Crunchy
do not
celery?
unless you don't put raisins on it, I'll eat it.
Let's do a wee, kind of like a wee little seeding of celery and just see
People
if the
that call
seed
it
is any
ants
good.
a lot.
Look how tiny those seeds are. They're itty
Oh,
bitty,
you're
teeny
right.
tiny little seeds. Look at that. Yeah, so, that's a whole bunch I'm doing. We'll just see what comes up here. This can maybe be our little experimental spot. Just seeding a bunch of stuff. Because we'll have to transplant a lot of those out. That's too much, for celery to grow if they sprout, but that's fine. We can do that. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to this bed. And I've got some nice summer herbs here that I thought we could just, strew in. Some cilantro, some dill, and some parsley. And that way we'll have a little herbage. So,
That's remember.
okay, why don't you seed some parsley down here, just a little bit, just kind of down at this end.
So did I hear yay
Parsley.
on celery and peanut butter?
Okay.
Is that a yay?
Who wants to do cilantro and who wants to do dill? Robert, do you want to do something?
What?
Do
So I plant this like
down here, just a little bit.
Just sprinkle it on.
Just sprinkle.
Oh, okay. I don't even.
Just down here. We want to keep the part. No. Take it in your hand. Don't ever open a seed packet like that. This will dump out. You will get all the seed in the soil. So what you do is you take it in your hand, okay? Like this. Look at these are little. Let's see where to go.
Why do you always act like you're being a serial killer movie?
Sorry, I
In
have
this
one.
one.